Hi, friends. I'm Helen. I'm the Director of Religious Exploration at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tallahassee. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I have some news to share with you about what's going on with church right now. So first, we're going to light our chalice, just like we do in RE class. I'm going to put the words on the screen, and you can say them with me if you want to. All right. Love is the spirit of this congregation, and service is its ministry. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Let's start by just taking it. You ready? Good job. Let's practice again. And this time, we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and breathe out for 4 counts. And if that's too long for you, you can just go at your own pace. You ready? In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do it 2 more times. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Good job. That always helps me feel grounded when there's a lot going on. And some of you have probably heard that there's a lot going on right now, right? So there's an illness going around called COVID-19 or coronavirus. It can make people sick and it's contagious, which means that it spreads very quickly. So because this illness is going around and can spread so quickly, we've made the decision to close church for a while. So there will be no church or RE in person for a while. And this was not an easy decision, but it was the right one, and I'd like to tell you why. So even though this is different and it may even be a little bit scary, it is a really amazing opportunity for us to practice our UU values. So we're going to talk specifically about the first and the 7th principle. So the first principle, we respect the inherent worth and dignity of all beings. And when we use the children's language, we say each person is important. And then the 7th is respect for the interdependent web of existence of which we are all a part, or we care for Earth's lifeboat. So when we say each person is important, we also mean that everyone deserves to be safe and to have what they need. Everyone deserves to have that, no matter who they are, where they're from, what they believe, what they look like, or where they are on their journey. So this illness, it can affect anyone, but it's most likely to seriously impact people who are older or already have medical conditions. So even though some of us who are younger and healthier aren't likely to get seriously sick, our friends who are more likely to get seriously sick deserve to stay as safe as possible. So that means that all of us, even those of us who are less likely to get sick, need to be very careful about washing our hands, trying not to touch our faces, and spending as much time as we can away from the public and crowds. And that includes canceling church in person. And I know that's hard and not really fun. It isn't necessarily because we're worried about getting sick ourselves, not all of us, but some of us are, but because we want to decrease the chances of carrying the illness to someone who could get very sick. See, I'm working on not touching my face. Those of our friends who could get very sick and are vulnerable, they deserve to be safe, and it's up to us to remember that each person is important, and honoring that right now means that we have to change the way that we do some things. And that brings us to our 7th principle. We live in an interdependent web of existence. Interdependent means that we all depend on one another. And it's up to all of us to do what we can to make sure that our vulnerable friends are as safe as possible. We all have to do our part to hold the web together, and each and every part matters. Each and every one of us matters, and what we do matters. We all depend on one another every single day, and this whole situation is a very big reminder of that. And I know that it isn't necessarily fair. All of the adults in your life, your parents and caregivers, your teachers, your RE guides, your church staff, and beyond, we recognize that asking you all to change your routines and to sit in the uncertainty of this is not fair and it's not fun for you. And it's okay to feel like that. It's okay to voice that, and it's okay to feel worried or even angry. We understand, and we're going to love and support you as we all do our parts to help our communities. And so I want you to remember while we're doing this, what Dr. said about when he saw scary things happening when he was younger. He said, "My mother would say to me, 'Look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping.' To this day, especially in times of disaster, I remember my mother's words, and I am always comforted by realizing that there are still so many helpers, so many caring people in this world. We all have the chance to be helpers and to be the caring people in this world right now. And your grown-ups are going to keep helping you too." So we're going to be doing RE online at UUCT until church is open again. So this is going to include as much of our regular routine as possible. We'll do our chalice lighting and our chime and a joys and concerns check-in because I want to hear about your joys and concerns. We're going to do this online and an online story time this Sunday afternoon, and I'll be sending your parents and caregivers a newsletter with some at-home RE activities for you to try together. This is how we're going to start, and I'm going to send some more updates as soon as I can. In the meantime, your parents and caregivers all have my cell phone number and email address. They're welcome to email or text me at any time. And with their permission, kids and youth can email me as long as a parent or caregiver is copied on the email. So let's do a couple big breaths again, and I'm going to, okay? I'm going to go in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And out, 2, 3, 4. All right, you did great. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to see all of your little faces on my computer screen on Sunday afternoon for RE, and I'm really looking forward to when we can all be together in person again soon. So we're going to do our chalice extinguishing now, just like we do in class. So the words are on your screen. They come from one of my favorite spiritual practices, which is Kundalini Yoga, and they were originally written by a man named Mike Heron. All right, ready? You can say them with me if you want to. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Blessed be, amen, shalom, and may it be so. I'll talk to you all soon.